Most disappointing team in college football may just be Texas A&M. They get back at it, this time at home, coming off a loss at South Carolina. Ole Miss comes to town. They're off their first loss of the season in Death Valley. We got Steve Merrill on the line from wagertalk.com. Get on over to wagertalk.com for Steve's selections on all the major sports, not just college football. Right, Steve, this is almost a pick 'em with the Rebels, just a 1.5-point pick at Texas A&M.
Yeah, my math simulation favors A&M by 0.5 point, so pretty much a pick 'em in my ratings as well, but a slight little bit of value with A&M, so I'll say for the slight upset here, I think maybe the wrong team is favored, but it's a tough handicap because, as you said, both teams are coming in kind of in what it could be unfocused spots. Ole Miss coming off the tough loss against LSU, 45-20, a loss that really kind of puts a halter on their national title hopes, to say the least. I'm not sure they really thought they could win the national title, but it's 7-0, 8-0. They definitely were in the mix, would have controlled their own destiny. One-loss SEC team is normally not out of it. They probably are. They do have Alabama on deck. That could save the season. And by the way, they get a little bit of a bye week in between, so it's a good setup for that Bama game. A&M is a team that should have been a lot better this year. I mean, this is a team I believe, I'd have to check, but if I'm not mistaken, they were 5th in the future odds coming into the season at some sports books. So this is a team that definitely thought they had a chance of making the playoffs, even a national title hope. Those are the type of teams you worry about when they're 3-4, because, what are they playing for now? And they're coming off another loss as a favorite last week against South Carolina, as you mentioned. So two teams are kind of in a disappointing spot. Ole Miss is probably more likely to bounce back, and the one edge they have here is they run the ball a lot better. So even though my math model slightly favors A&M, I'll defer to the better offensive team in Ole Miss to get it done and pull out the victory.
Join Steve on wagertalk.com. It's the World Series time. NBA's coming soon. And, of course, the NFL in addition to college football. And, of course, on Patreon, you get Steve's Under the Radar selection of the week. So what you do there is you go to patreon.com, search Mark Rogers TV. You get Steve's Under the Radar selection exclusively there. He's 7-1 against the spread thus far this season. So get on over there for that, plus the Discord where you talk college football all the time. Steve, thanks so much for breaking it down.
Thanks, Mark.